Pretty neat, huh?
Yes.
Want to try something else?
Yes.
All right. A history lesson for you, if you will. Are you familiar with the Spanish Inquisition?
No.
All right. Back in the medieval times, the Spanish Inquisition was created by the Catholic Church. You see, they believed that people were influenced by the devil's dark magics and participating in witchcraft. And the Inquisition would go in and find out if, indeed, somebody was practicing witchcraft, and if they were, they would burn at the stake.
Okay.
And this is a true story. This is a story of a young girl who was burned at the stake. Her name was Mary Clare. She's from England. And the way it works is that Mary, according to legend, wasn't the type of girl that hung out with the other women of the village. She wouldn't gossip. She wouldn't talk. She just kind of hung out to herself.
Okay.
And this to the women was strange. She didn't fit in. She wasn't conforming to normality. So the women of the village started talking to their husbands. And they told their husbands that they thought she was a witch. The husbands, in their self-righteous nature, contacted the magistrate, and they sent the Inquisition in. Now, the Inquisition didn't want to scare her, because if she was a witch, they wanted to find out, all covert-like. So an Inquisition member came to the house, knocked on the door, and said, I have some good news coming to me in my future, but I don't know what it is. Can you tell me? And Mary, wanting to help out, said, sure. So she sat the man down at her table, and she ran into her room and got her mother's cards. Her mother knew how to use tarot cards. And she brought out 3 tarot cards, to which she showed the magistrate. She had a Wheel of Fortune, another Wheel of Fortune, and a Death card. Now, she mixed the cards up and told the magistrate, I would be glad to help you out. To figure out your fortune, all you have to do is pick 1 card. And the magistrate said, well, that's easy. I want the bottom card. And young Mary turned the bottom card over and showed the magistrate it was not what he was expecting. It was death. And the magistrate turned pale, and the magistrate said, that's not the card I wanted. And Mary, feeling sorry for him, said, that's okay. Pick another card. And the magistrate said, sure, this time I want the top card. But the top card was also death. And now the magistrate was really getting nervous. Well, young Mary, perplexed, said, why don't you choose 1 more card? Surely your fortune waits in that 3rd card. And having seen death on bottom and on top, the magistrate said, fine, show me the middle card. And young Mary turned the middle card over, and the middle card was also death. The magistrate, white as a ghost, ran from the house, went back to the Inquisition, informed the village that there is indeed a witch here, because all he wanted was to find his fortune. Instead, around every corner, every turn, lurked death. And young Mary was burned at the stake for being a witch, because they suspected the devil was at work. Kind of creepy, huh?
Yes. Very much so.
Well, why don't we lighten the mood a little bit,
Okay.
shall we?
Yes.
This is an interesting thing. Life's full of decisions. Some of them are hard. That is, if you come up with the answers yourself. I, on the other hand, have got the answers to life's problems already figured out in 6 simple cards. About the size of a business card. I keep them in my business card holder, right here. And if I ever need to know the answer to a question that I have, I just pick a card at random, numbered conveniently 1 to 6 as well. Imagine the possibilities. Should I call in sick to work today? Number 6. Should I ask you out to dinner this evening? Number 1. Should I tell my wife? Number 3. You see, the possibilities are endless. And just to prove something to you on how wonderful this system is, I just want you to pick one of these cards at random, and whatever you pick, corresponding with the card of the same number in my little tin here, that's exactly what I have to do to you for the rest of the day. Pick a card. The center card. You selected number 3. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Is 3 a lucky number for you?
One of them, yes.
One of them. Okay. Well, we have number 3 here. Okay.
Okay.
And that's your card. So we're going to put it right here. You could have had 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6. But you picked 3.
Yes, I did.
You want to see what would have happened had you picked any of the other numbers?
Yes.
Remember, this is what I have to do to you for the rest of the day. Had you picked number 1, kill. Had you picked number 2, kill. Had you picked number 4, kill. Number 5, kill. And number 6.
That's for you.
Doesn't it make the answer so much simpler that way?
Yes. It does.
Yeah. Are you kind of nervous now to see what you
Yes.
get behind door number 3?
Yes, I am.
Well, fortunately for you, I have to be nice.
That's good.